So this is now where Autosar comes into play, and where the Autosar slogan comes into place. So Autosar makes a statement here which wants to help us with this situation. With this, we have software that is not really very modular, very adaptable, and we have hardware that's always different. How can we help? How can we solve this problem? So this is where Autosar comes into play. Autosar standardizes our interaction between our hardware and our software, and it does this working with this statement here: cooperate on standards, compete on implementation. What does this mean? Well, this means several things. For one, it means we implement, we cooperate in the way we specify how the different parts of our software, how the different modules that we are using, how they have to provide data to other modules. However, we don't standardize how this is supposed to be implemented in terms of code. So if you, for example, buy software from Vector, if you, for example, buy a communication module, a COM module from Vector, and you buy, for example, the CAN driver from Electrobit, then these two modules should, in theory, work with each other. Because the APIs, the interactions between those two modules are standardized. So, but this is something that is encompassed by the standard. The second thing that this means is also that since we cooperate on standards, we try, or this is more the view of the OEMs, we cooperate on standards, so the parts that are not really relevant for the competition itself are standardized. What does this mean? Well, this means, to give you an example, if we talk about an ECU talking to another ECU, these, for example, need network management. Network management can be standardized. You don't need to develop your own version of a network management. There will not be a single customer on the market who will go into a car dealership and buy your car because you have a particularly fancy network management algorithms. That's not how people decide to buy cars. So you compete on the parts where it matters, and on the parts where you cannot win any prize, you cooperate. And that's exactly what Autosar does.